You can create a happier and more productive workplace by improving employees' mental well-being. Kelly Abanda is a certified neuroscience coach and founder of the Better Brain Project, a program used worldwide to help people reach their highest potential without burning out. And Kelly is here in studio with us. Kelly, thanks for being here, first of all. What is the status of mental wellness in the workplace, especially after 2020 and the pandemic and how that kind of changed everything?
Yeah, well, the workplace is wrought with stress and it's on the rise. And our workplace, we spend more than 50% of our waking hours at work. So it's important that it be supportive of our mental wellness. We know that work is always going to have challenges and stress. So the way
it's called work for a reason, right?
The way we respond to it is what is going to make the big difference. And so learning new tools. So if you're in patterns like overthinking or procrastination, perfectionism, those tools are actually causing more stress for you, not less, but that's usually what people will defer to.
So what can we do to improve our mental fitness in the workplace?
Good question. What I tell people are overwhelmed to think, oh, this is going to be really hard.
Right.
Start by becoming really self-aware.
Okay.
Understand what patterns you currently have so that you know where you want to make some shifts and get new tools so that you can respond to stressors differently.
So tell us about the partnership with Positive Intelligence. What is that?
I'm so excited about this partnership. So Positive Intelligence, or PQ for short, is a program that was designed by Shirzad Chamine. He combined neuroscience and psychology along with technology to make it really easy for people to learn how to switch out of those negative patterns we just talked about into positive ones like clarity and focused action. And as a partner with the program, I can access all of those tools, which means I get to help people have quick breakthroughs that used to take months or years. We can do it in a matter of weeks.
Well, give us an example of what.
Yeah, so an example would be like speaking about what's happening in the workplace and how we respond to stressors.
Okay.
So the PQ tools help people learn how to respond to triggers in a new way. So you might usually feel pressure at work for a goal.
Or meet a deadline.
Or meeting a deadline, and you think, oh, I better get this perfect in order to get it right and to not fail. But what that does, the pressure of that being really perfect, causes a lot of extra stress. So what Positive Intelligence would teach you is how do you still have a good standard and do your project well, but without adding the stress of needing to do everything perfectly.
And getting along with coworkers, does it kind of address that too?
Absolutely, because we have these things called mirror neurons in our brain that we, without ever trying, we start to mimic what's happening around us. So if you've been around somebody who's a little bit negative and you start to feel negative, it's because your brain's mirror neurons are picking up on what's happening. The opposite is also true.
Okay, so there have to be some benefits of mental fitness. I mean, you work out at the gym, right? You need to work out your brain too. Tell us what some of the benefits are.
Yeah, so anybody who's thinking this sounds like it's going to take a lot of time and energy, there's good news. So we find that if people do just 15 minutes of practice on a daily basis, in just 6 weeks, you have incredible results. So you see a lot of those on your screen there, but what I want to highlight is mental energy.
Okay.
So if you've ever felt like you get to the end of your workday and you're tapped out, so anything you plan for after work either gets canceled or you don't enjoy it because you tapped out from work, it's because your mental energy has been drained. So these tools, just 15 minutes of practice in 6 weeks, now you know how to better manage that energy so that at the end of the day, you can actually go enjoy the life you've been building.
Go to the gym after work instead of just saying, oh, forget it, I don't have the energy. Right?
That's a great example. Yep.
So I'm curious, because we got to go here, but quickly, who do you find is more stressed these days? The bosses and managers or the employees?
Everybody's stressed. So they just feel it differently. It's important for leaders to really get these tools because they're leading other people, but stress is felt across the board.
All right, thank you so much for being here. Good advice.